Hello and welcome to Tech Tips for eFinance Plus. Today we're going to be talking about attendance for non-duty days. Most people will not be using the non-duty days unless they're on a 226 or above calendar. So the people who have non-duty days would be principals and district level employees who work more than 226 days. So this won't be applicable to most of the teachers, librarians, nurses, etc. that are on the campuses, but it will be important for department level or maybe principals and other school administrators. So to get started, let's take a look at the attendance. Here in the attendance module, you should be fairly familiar with this if you're an attendance secretary. If we're going to make a new attendance item, we'll click the New button. This opens up the dialog boxes down below so we can start inputting information. I'm going to use a sample employee. Once I type in their employee ID number, I can click on any of the boxes below and it will give me their name and the applicable banks that they have. As you can see, this employee is listed as sample employee because this is merely for this display training. And you can see this person has non-duty day banks, that's bank 700, assigned to them. And they currently have 10 days in this bank. So let's say that we're going to add a bank day to this bank. This person worked on a Saturday or somehow worked above their contract, and they're going to earn a non-duty day. To earn a non-duty day, we're going to use pay code 179, non-duty day earned. We're going to select the day that they earned, and of course, listing the stop date. Now, if you notice, we get this little error box saying that this person is working on a weekend date, and that's not on their calendar. To enable us to select that they have worked on a Saturday, we need to click this Disable Enable button. This brings up this box warning us that we are turning off calendar validation. Well, since everyone has a duty day calendar assigned to them, by turning this off, this allows us to put in a non-duty day earned for those people who have worked above their contract. That's how they're able to earn a non-duty day, because they're working a day that is not on their contract. For us to properly fill out the form, we have to turn off the calendar validation. Now that we've turned it off, you'll see in this red text here that the calendar validation is turned off. Now we can continue with selecting the day that they worked above and beyond their contract to earn a non-duty day. Since the non-duty day banks are calculated in days, we'll simply put 1 for 1 day. If they worked a half day, we'll put 0.5. For this example, we're going to say that this person worked 8 hours on Saturday and earned 1 full non-duty day. We can put the remarks in of why they worked. Then we click the OK button. And it tells us that this new attendance item has been added. If we back up and search for them, we can see that this employee has this non-duty day earned for this upcoming Saturday in their attendance item, and it is left as unposted. Now let's say that this employee is going to take some time off. They're going to use a non-duty day. Well, just like the adding a non-duty day, we're going to click New. We're going to put in their employee ID, and if we click down on another box, we'll see that they have their employee name listed and their banks. Now you notice they still have 10.0 days in their bank. Well, why is that? Well, they still have 10 days because this original entry to add a non-duty day has not been posted. It won't be posted until the pay cycle is complete, and that's done by the payroll department. So let's say that this person is going to use a non-duty day. We're going to select pay code 180, non-duty day used. Then we can select what day they're going to take off. Let's say they're going to take a half day on Monday. We can put 0.5 and write the remarks that we need to justify this entry. Then click OK. And it tells us that this new attendance item has been added. If we back up again, we can research for this employee's unposted time. As you can see here, they're listed with the non-duty day earned for working on Saturday, 1 full day, and the non-duty day used, taking off Monday morning here. Once these two items are posted to their attendance file by the payroll department and their check is run, then you will see that their banks are adjusted. This 10 will go up to 11 for the first item on Saturday, and then will go down to 10.5 for the Monday. In previous versions, you would have to use a -1 for taking time, or for adding time, to the eFinance Plus system for non-duty days. You no longer have to do that. Simply use 179 with a positive number to add a non-duty day, and pay code 180 with a positive number to subtract non-duty days.